Come on, boys. You guys are on the wrong side. It's gonna cause a problem in a minute. He's gonna wanna switch. This one's not gonna care. Thank you, Gummy. As I've said, we've attempted to make the switch. Then they get locked up in there because he doesn't want to let go of the teat. All right, Mama. Oh. This is the boys waiting for Momo. Momo. Now you know you gotta let her settle or she's gonna get down. Don't get all grabby. And we're on the wrong side again. Good morning, y'all. I guess maybe I don't really, when I get into, where's your babies? Okay, never mind. Distractions. When I get into routine, it has been such not a night, I don't want to say nightmare, but for me, I like control. Not, control is a strong word. I like organization, focus. I like things to run smoothly. I like to put systems in place to get distracted. You guys are so distracting. Oh, be nice. Oh, there you go. Teach him. Teach her. She's staying. Oh. I like to create efficiencies. I like to make things run smoothly. So when I get into a settled position where we are now, where I know that she's getting milked, she's feeding babies, she's in here because it's her stall. I got the 5 rebels, Twinkie, Prezi, Marmar, Genji, and Sparkle. Those goats are going to be eating out on the porch. So I like to get into a nice routine. And now that all the fall babies have hatched and most of the goats are back in their stalls where they belong, the 4-pack of terror, Queen Bee to be maybe, and her daughter, Miss Goochie Gooch. The only oddity that I'm dealing with is that Drummy. We've decided to go ahead and leave her with her babies since she still hasn't really come into milk or very, very little milk. It's been enough to keep these guys alive throughout the day. I think we spent about the first week just bottle feeding and supplementing with Drummy and Gummy. Now I know Teen Squad is back in their home. They almost naturally selected to come back in here. So once I get things settled out, you probably won't see very many videos in the morning where there's trash on the floor. And by trash, I mean hay and poop and things like that. So what I like to do when I come over here in the morning, I say hello to all the ladies. Hi. Good morning. Beautiful. Were you listening to me? Yes. I'll get everybody situated, settled out, put in all their places. These little floaters, this little 5-pack here, they can float about while I'm cleaning and organizing. But I like to come in. It's just a timing thing, guys. Like, the longer it takes me over here, the less time I have to make soap, the less time I have to put up fence, the less time I have to mow grass, blah, 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 blah. So when I can get in, like generally I'm over here about an hour and a half. Probably the last 2 days I've gotten that down to close to an hour. Not that I don't want to spend time over here, and not that I'm shortcutting anything, but I like routine and I like organization and I like efficiency. So I will come over here, everybody gets stalled up, checked and double checked, sweep the floor. What you just saw was me skimming the top dry hay off of, this is the hay that they pull out of the hay ring and they kick about all over the floor. Hi. But if anybody is out there and they own goats, you know that since this hay has touched the floor, it cannot be eaten because it is now peasant hay. And goats cannot eat peasant hay. It will kill them. That is sarcasm. I should clarify that. Once they, so I go over this a lot. What they do is they'll come in here, they'll get a big old mouthful like this, and you can watch them like filter it through. They'll use their little lips. Hi Gingy. Hi Gingy. And they'll just like filter this down. Well, what they'll do, they'll go in here and they'll grab this big old mouthful and they'll pull it out like this. And then they'll stand here and look around at their homies and they'll sort out this one little piece right here that they want to eat. And they'll eat this, and the rest of it obviously falls on the floor like that. And then that cannot be consumed. So what I do, since we do deep litter method, is I'll come in here and I'll skim the dry hay off of the top. If it's in a big wet spot and it looks even looks a little bit wet, I don't mess with it. I'll just leave it. But I'll skim all the dry hay off of the top, put it in a pile, and then as the season goes on, I will just keep adding that on top of this. I will take some lime. This is just barn lime with a little bit of grit for texture, for slip resistance. I will go around the barn, basically, and just go around the barn. Stall 1, tomorrow stall 2, stall 3, stall 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll put down a thin layer of lime. I'll take this hay and I'll sprinkle it on top of that. And then as we go throughout the winter, we'll keep building up. They'll keep pooping and peeing in here. That'll create a natural compost. And that natural compost will kick off a little bit of heat. So when they're in here at night and it's 30 degrees outside or 17 degrees outside, they got like a little heating blanket underneath of them. They'll lay on top of that. Their body heat will help. It's just like a bouncing back and forth of heat. Body heat, compost heat. And that's how we do our winters. Hi, babies. I still need to try to get the electrician out here to see if it's even possible to run electric from the house to the barn. It's 330 feet. I don't know if it's possible to run electric from our standard box, from our standard fuse panel over to here. I'm not an electrician. I don't know a lot about electricity. I stay away from electricity and plumbing. But I don't know if it's possible to run electric 330 feet. And then I want to put a giant fan up here to blow cool air down, and for winter to suck the warm air that's sitting up there in the roof cap back down towards the floor. Definitely lights, but we will not, still at any rate, we will not provide heat in this barn. It's not insulated. There are holes everywhere. It would literally cost a fortune just to heat this barn. The door is always open. I would have to leave the door closed. It's one of those things. We might consider some heat lamps or something like that inside of containers in a safe area, but that just scares me. People burn their barns down every year with heat lamps. So I would just sell everything and move to freaking Thailand or something if this barn caught on fire and killed all my goats. I just could not. I could not bear that. You guys know how much I love my goats. Ah, beautiful. You are the most talkative mama. They're okay. You're okay. All right. All right, guys. Here's a little bit from yesterday, and we'll see you on Friday. Good morning, my little angels. You all look a little shivery and quite fuzzy. 50 degrees in here. Hi, I got it. I know, baby. I know. Hi. Good morning, babies. Come on. Are you taking a whiz? I see your little tail doing the flippy thing. Well, we're just gonna watch you until you're done peeing. Let's go. Cut it off. Let's go, man. You're always making things difficult. Come on. Oh, now I got a wet hand. Good job. Why's it always the boys? It's always the boys. That's your mama. That is not your mama. Come on, friends. Oh, goodness. That's like a chorus of happiness. See what happened there? Mama Sugar Pie said, hey, get over here. Bring me them babies. And her babies ran to her. And everybody else was like, follow the leader. Excuse me. You guys get the one-handed, whoa, nice jump. Not watching baby goat video while I'm strapping gates back. How about that? I usually just kind of chop that out where I'm standing there for 10 seconds trying to one-hand strap a gate back with. Okay, if you guys watched my last video, if you haven't, please go back and watch that. And while we're doing this little period of like only doing a video every other day, if you want, I think we have like 600 videos out there. You can go to playlists and it's called Everything from the Beginning. And I've put them in linear order. So if you click on the first one, you should be able to watch all the way through up until today in order. Like if you hit play all, it should go right through them in normal order. Second order of business, still tons and tons and tons of soap out there, guys. Why do you have a horde of 4 babies? One of those can't be yours because you only have 3. Popcorn. I tell you what, maybe it's because they're the youngest. But Sprinkle's babies are the silliest little potatoes. For those of you questioning, Madam President, I'm about a 99.9 that she just lives here now. Hi, Madam President. I mean, we've set ourselves up with blue-eyed bucks and brown-eyed bucks, horned bucks and polled bucks. So I think, I don't know. I really, blue eyes is dominant in Nigerian dwarf goats. Maybe all goats, period. But and so that's kind of one of the reasons we've bred towards blue eyes. And I also really love the blue-eyed goats. The blue-eyed, people think all goats are brown-eyed for whatever reason. Brown is actually recessive. So it's just been one of those things we've kind of, like, let's breed for blue-eyed. Let's breed for polled. Hi. Blue-eyed. I really don't know what her eye color is. It's not brown. It may still go brown, but they're not brown. They're like, I don't know what they are. They're some sort of slaty gray. Hi, your eyes are just gorgeous. I mean, look at that. Look at the eyes on that boy. Just on the black, they just cut right through like that. Look at your beauties. Look at your beauties. Why are you tackling me? I'm being assaulted. Are you assaulting me? Are you assaulting me? Get out of here. Stop being a weenie. If you weren't so freaking gorgeous, you are absolutely stunning. I say that a lot. But I think we end up with, I mean, just look at him. Put him in the truck. Look at him. You got this nearly all white Couclair who throws this thing. Hi, 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 hi. That thing. This thing. Look at your face break up. Oh, you just knocked me over and I stuck my thumb right in a poop. Hi, what are you doing? Are you ready for camera work? No, okay, okay. I know you are. And who do you think is on me again? I got a poop on my leg now. Hi, hi. Is this what you want? You just want to be in the front right here and just get the pets? There's a deer right there. Oh, there comes another one. Just poked their head out of the woods. She's coming right at me. Mm-hmm. I get it if you don't own your own land or the land you own doesn't have deer on it. But I think people go to extreme measures to go deer hunting. That's just my personal opinion. I'll just come out here at 6 o'clock in the morning, first day of deer gun season, and just drop one, put it in the freezer, because I know they come out there. I know they like, there's a little cove right here. Come out right there. And now I do have to wait for them to cross onto my land. You guys can see what I've been working on here. It's the fence. They absolutely love. I don't see, they're not working any hard trails right here, but they love to come through this little cove right here. They'll clear this fence, guys. It's only a 3-foot fence. They'll clear that like they're walking a park. These are all crabapple trees, and they love to just come over here and they'll just eat on the ground right here through all this area. We used to set up a blind right there. In fact, my youngest got his first deer here. Set up a blind right there. Deer stood right there. And his very first deer. I spend the entire year watching, monitoring. I know when they come, where they lay down, what they're eating. And they do run a pretty large circle up across the hillsides through here. About every 3 or 4 days, they make their way back down here. But that's the deer. See, I leave my tools out, then they get rusty, then I complain. See the barns back there? Cross down through here. Just been working. I get about an hour in the evening that I can get out here. This area has been really tough. It's taken me 2 days. 2 or was it 3 days? I think it was like 2 days. Because when you have to come down and then go down the hill and across the creek and then back up the hill, it's a little more work. But it's looking really good. Down through here. Same thing here. Yesterday I got this section done and this section done. So across the creek here. So you guys kind of know where the old fence was if you were watching. And I don't know if you can see, I'm sure you can. Hi, Finnegan. He's on the prowl. So we'll run all the way down to the end down there. Well past, Finnegan's about halfway down. We'll go up across, go back this way, and I'm actually going to end it over there, right next to the other fence. So when I did the old electric, this is the post I actually had the fence charger on. Had it sitting there. The ground rod is right there at that stake. I stuck that stake in there, so I stopped hitting it with the mower. And then, so the old electric came right up through here. Charger was there. And then I had the old cattle panel gate right there where I'd come in. So I thought, why not let them have all this area too? I have to go through a gate anyway. And since I have to go through a gate anyway, and I'm bringing the fence all the way down around across. Who's belling? Oh, it's Miss Cookie. Hi, Miss Cookie. Going out without her homies for sure. So this is where you can still see the black stakes here, and this was the corner stake right here. And kind of up towards the corner of the house up there is the other stake. So I just brought that old electric fence right down through here, and then I went that way, across the creek, and back there where I just showed you where I had gated it. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to bring it down here. I don't want to change this angle, so I'm going to put another post right here. I'm going to put my cattle fence, my cattle panel gate right here. I have to either open a gate here or I have to open a gate over there. So since I'm going through a gate, I'm just going to end this fence right here. That will give them all the rest of this, all of that up there, and that'll help them keep this cleaned up. All I was doing with the old fence was mowing this triangle right here, weed eating all this by the creek, mowing that little strip there. That's it. So if I can open this up and give them all of this additional food and eliminate some weed eater work, life goals, never weed eat this creek again. You can see how much of a pain in the butt it is. And it's not just like, because I'm obsessive compulsive, I have to make sure that it's weed eated right down to the creek, clean grass, both sides, all the way everywhere. And it takes me too long. See here, ta-da! Look what goats can do. Look what goats can do. They just take care of it for me. Done and done. It's beautiful. Hi, Miss Cookie, little angel. I'd love to pet you and not get shocked. Here, no, you know what? I don't want you to get shocked either. Beautiful. I love you. I got some stuff to clean up, guys, but I'm trying to prioritize this fence over everything. You can see the standing grass is there, and they'll get out here and wreck it. I let them out the other day. As you can see, I popped a little piece of fence up here and put it right back, straight back there. This all looked like that, and now you can see what's left. It's just the burdock. So they pretty much just wiped out this entire area in one day. Got this cut down, cleaned. So looking good. So I got some stuff to clean up from tearing out the houses and everything, and it's good. It's good. I guess when I walk through the barn, I should just leave the camera on so you guys can see all the babies. Hi, baby. Oh, she's so beautiful. You gonna let me catch you. She's got these, I don't know if you can see it. She's got these super light boots. Like, I know, honey. Your eyes aren't brown either. I don't know what they are either, but they're not brown. She's got this soft white around her head and her ears are white. She screams a lot. Hi. But these little boots are so cute. Okay, get out of here, little bootsies. See, now you can see them. See, she's dark right down to the leg right here, and then it's just this cute little soft white boot. Baby, look how big you are. That's what happens when a freaking... This is what happens when Sugar Pie, who is already a big-bodied girl, I think we bred her to Mellow, who's a big-bodied boy. She's a milk cow. And when it's just 2 babies, 1 baby per teat. Hi, beautiful. When you get just 1 baby per teat, and they get all the milk from her, she's, like I said, she's pushing 34 ounces in the morning milking. When she's producing that much milk and it's just 2 babies on her, they're going to be huge, and they're going to be huge fast. I think that's her other one right there. Hi. You good, Mom. Can I helicopter your ears? It's more like a dragonfly. All right, guys. See you tomorrow.